Well, today is decision day. Today we are going to do step 3. And we're going to make a decision to turn our reactions to life over to the care of a higher power of our understanding. This step has so much in it, and it is such an amazingly powerful step. I think the important thing is, let's start at the beginning where we say that we make a decision. And to make a decision is a process. It's not just that today I decide I'm going to do something and I do it today. If I think of my decision to become a vegetarian, it took me 2 years from deciding that I want to become a vegetarian to actually stop eating meat. So don't expect yourself to make the decision today and tomorrow to live that decision. It is perfectly okay to be kind to yourself and to take your time to grow into the decision. And the decision that we make is to turn our will and our lives over to the care. A lot of people look at these steps and wonder, why do they use the terms the will and life? And frankly, I don't know. But the way I think of it is, I think of my will as my thoughts and my life as my actions. So today I want to make the decision to start turning my thought processes and how I react on those thought processes over to the care. And that care is one of the, if not my favorite word in the 12 steps. Because we tend to think that if we let go of control, if we stop trying to control the outcome of life, that we are going to be lesser beings. What we're ultimately doing is we're taking our lives and we're turning the management of our lives over to an entity that we believe can make better decisions for us. And that care is a picture of a baby in a mother's arms that I see for myself. What is more beautiful, what is a more beautiful picture than caring, than a mother unconditionally loving this little baby and caring for it with her whole heart and with her whole soul. And that is the picture that I like to see when I look at that I am going to be cared for. The one thing I've learned in my recovery is it doesn't matter how I feel, what's going on in my life, how awful things look. As long as I turn my will and my life over to my higher power, I am being cared for. I can truly not remember 3 events since I've come into recovery where the end result was so awful that I couldn't live with it. It just hasn't happened. I have been cared for unconditionally since I've met my higher power. And my higher power is Natura. My higher power is nature, Mother Nature. What I do on a daily basis is I make the decision to allow the balance in nature to guide my decisions. Is the decision I'm going to make now going to contribute to my life, to the earth, to nature, or is it going to reduce that? If the answer is reduction, then it's possibly not the right decision. So therefore, when the answer is reduction, that's not the right choice for Freddie. I have to make another decision. A phrase that truly changed my life was the few little words at the end of the step of our understanding. I wasn't Christian when I came into recovery, and I'm still not. And that could have been a hurdle for me to get recovery. But that little sentence of our understanding opened the doors for somebody like me to come in and say, I can create my own higher power. I can create the own power greater than myself. And that's exactly what I did. And it's because of that today I live the life that I do live. And my true wish for every person watching this video and for every person watching this program is to get to a point where they can find a power greater than themselves, make it their higher power, trust that higher power, and start turning their negative reactions to life over to that higher power, over to that higher power's care, and start having an amazing life.